Hi everyone, Forrest here with Honey Pots Zone 5. It is spring and I am a happy girl. It's still cold outside since we're in Zone 5, the mitten, but not too cold to go out and plant peas and clean up the yard and go do some volunteer work. But before I head out, I wanted to check in with you guys and talk about some things that I had worked on in the past and how they are doing or how they are not doing. First, let's talk about the house plants that were cuttings that I had rooted in water, and I wanted to show you guys how you plant root cuttings that are soaked in water into the soil. And if you remember, we did like a really slurry on the soil. And what I have here, this is a Polynesian ivy. This did really, really well. I'm happy with it. It got well rooted. You can see some new little leaves in there, and I'm happy with that. It will get, it'll stay where it's at for now. But eventually I have a place I want to put it that I think it'll just be perfect and lovely. Next is the philodendron, and it's doing well too. And a good way to check is just yank on the plants, and you can see this guy's not coming out. He's like, yeah, he's well rooted in there. He's doing great. And then the next little guy is the wandering Jew. It's going to need some more soil in there to top them off, but roots are going good. It's got, what you're doing is transitioning the plant from water roots, which are lacking in oxygen and minerals and stuff. So you're transitioning from water roots to real plant roots, which will take up more nutrients and get more nutrients from the soil than from the water. Okay, so got that done. Something that's doing meh. These are the goji berry seedlings. I've got 2 pots of them. They both look about the same. Meh. I've been keeping them moist, waiting for them to get their first true sets of leaves. Possibly, I've got 2 or 3 that I would plant out and try get them going as the bush. They're rather a large bush once they get larger. But I wanted some goji berries, and I know it's going to be quite a while before I get any out of these, but it's always fun to start things from seed. Okay, I've got, let's just do something that looks like a, well, you know, I might do my failure last, because I'm going to dig these up and see what it looks like. So we're going to set those to the side. My geraniums. Remember when these were little twiggy looking things, rather sad? They just looked, all you could see was, I don't even know if you can see that, this brown part right here. And it just, you know, didn't look very good. But in here is 2 plants. So I will be transferring one of these to another pot and repotting this in this pot, and then these will eventually go outside, and I'll bring them in this fall and redo the same thing. Another thing I've been doing, you can see this one, they do need to be fertilized. You can see the yellowing of the leaves. It's a lack in minerals. I just need to fertilize them and they'll be fine. I don't let them bloom when they're inside like this. I want a large, full, healthy plant that's going to give me more blooms outside than in here in the window. I know it's fun to see them, and it's nice to have those blooms inside, but it's like, I'd rather have the pretty color outside all spring and summer long. And then I've got a nice healthy plant to restart the cycle next year. So this guy, I will cut this off. Geraniums, sometimes they're delicate and they'll pull a whole bunch off. So I will cut that off here in a minute. And this guy, I don't know if I did a video on him or not. I don't think I did. This is a fig tree. I found him in the back of the greenhouse behind some insulation. Yeah, it was sad. And now it's like, look at this guy, huge. So happy with this guy. So this spring, when it warms up enough, he'll go outside and hang outside and then come back in the winter. I don't think he could handle staying outside, so it's a tropical, I believe. I'm not sure what the whole zone and temperature thing is. I did at one time know when I planted them, but okay. So anyways, so things are doing pretty good. Now what's not so good? Well, remember my avocados? Kept on trying and trying to start them in water, and it, you know, nothing was happening. So I thought, well, I'll do the soil thing. I'll try different ways to plant it in the soil. I'll pre-soak it and then put it in the soil. I'll put it on top of the fridge in a Ziploc bag and a wet towel, and the fridge will keep it warm enough that it'll want to start to germinate. Nothing's happening. I don't know what's going on. So I've got my pot of soil here so I don't make a mess everywhere. But let's check them out. This one is the one that I pre-soaked. You can see it's like all wrinkly and stuff in there. Let's see. Pulling it out. Well, you know, I don't know. Does that kind of look like a root to you guys right there? There's like a little hair-like thing coming out of like a crack. You know, I think I might have something. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's like right there. There. Can you see that? There, you can see it now. There. Okay. Woo. So I'm going to put this guy back in here. Okay, and he was like that. So, and he was poking out a bit. Well, yay! I thought that was a failure! Oh my God! Ah. Alright. I get excited about these things. This guy was not anything. I rinsed it off. I took it out. Put it in the soil. Well, I took it out of the fruit itself. Look! Look! Oh my God, this is the best one yet. Look at that. Alright, so maybe that little hair thing was just a hair thing. And the other one. Oh my God, we might have an avocado if I don't mess with it too much. Woo. Okay, this one was just planted deeper. I don't think it was soaked or anything. I think it was just planted deeper. And I'm not seeing any cracks. Nothing. So I think what I might do is, like, since the one that I just plopped in there but left it above the soil, I'm going to do it with this one. Just do it kind of above the soil. Okay, my last experiment was in the bag. Let's see, we did these on February 9th. So on February 9th is when I did all this. Alright, actually looks like it has some mold on there. It's not soft, it's a little squishy, but it looks like it has some mold. Doesn't smell bad, but eh. Okay, so we at least have one, if me messing with it didn't ruin it, but we have one. So anyways, y'all don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions or there's something that I did that you want to know about now, that I need to redo a video on, or do one of these kind of collective videos of everything I'm working on in one fell swoop, just let me know down in the comments, and I shall see you guys in the next video.